By the time you're yelling, you already missed 3 quieter signals. That's the thing almost nobody gets told. We treat blowing up like it comes out of nowhere. 1 second you're fine, the next you're at 10, and the words are already out. But it's almost never a jump. It's a climb. Your body sends up flares the whole way. Small, specific, physical. And if you learn to read the early ones, you can step off the ladder before you reach the top, instead of after. Last video was about riding out the 90 seconds after you snap. This one is about the minutes before it, catching the escalation while it's still quiet enough to stop. Here's why it matters. And it's not a mindset thing, it's plumbing. Anger is a physical process before it's an emotional one. Your body starts loading for a fight before your thinking brain has even filed a report. The heat, the tight chest, the jaw. Those aren't the result of being angry. They're the early buildup happening on their own, and they show up in a reliable order that's specific to you. Most people just never learn to notice them until the top of the ladder, where it's too late to do anything but ride it out. So here's the one idea I want you to carry out of this video. Your body knows you're escalating before you do. Learn its signals, and you get minutes of warning you're currently throwing away. The goal isn't to never feel the climb. It's to catch it on rung 2 instead of rung 10, because on rung 2 you still have options, and on rung 10 you have almost none. So let me help you find your own signals. Everybody's are a little different, but they tend to fall in 3 layers. The first layer is the body. This is the earliest and the most honest because your body can't lie the way your thoughts can. The jaw tightening, the chest getting hot or tight, shoulders climbing toward your ears, hands closing. A specific one a lot of people have. The stomach drops or the face flushes. Take a quiet minute sometime, not mid-fight, and remember the last time you lost it. Then rewind. What did your body do first? That first physical thing is your rung 1 flare, and once you know it, you can feel it coming a mile off. The second layer is the voice and the pace. It's in how you talk before it's in what you say. The volume creeping up a notch, talking faster, or clipping your words short, interrupting, going very flat and quiet, where for some people escalation isn't loud, it's a cold, clipped shutting down. If someone who lives with you has ever said it's not what you said, it's how you said it, they were reading your layer 2 signals out loud. You can learn to read them first. The third layer is the thoughts, the story starting to run. Here we go again. They always do this. Nobody in this house respects me. When you catch absolute words, always, never, nobody, every time, that's your mind pouring fuel, and it's usually a sign you're already 3 rungs up. We'll do a whole video on that story. For now, just notice it as a flare. When the always never tape starts, you're climbing. Now here's what to actually do the second you catch one, because noticing without a move is just watching yourself lose. The move is small, and it's this. Name it silently and drop your shoulders and lengthen your exhale. That's it. Chest is hot. I'm on the ladder. Naming it pulls you out of the wave for a second and hands the controls back to your thinking brain. And the long exhale, slower out than in, is the one physical lever that tells your body the threat is coming down. You're not solving the conflict yet. You're just stepping off the ladder at rung 2 so you can solve it instead of detonating at rung 10 and repairing it tomorrow. Let me be straight with you about something. This isn't about policing yourself into a robot who feels nothing. The flares are good. They're information, an early warning system that's trying to help you. The skill isn't shutting it off. It's listening to it earlier, and it takes practice. The first while, you'll only notice the signal after you've already blown on the drive home. That's not failure, that's the reps working. Noticing it late is the step right before noticing it early. If you want the whole system in your pocket for when it's actually happening, that's why I built an app called ISRAS. It walks you through exactly this. Catch the trigger, name what's happening, choose your response. It's mine, so weigh that how you want, but it's the tool I wished existed, so I made it. It's at isras.app. And the honest line, same as always, this is a communication skill, not therapy, and I'm not a substitute for one. If the escalations are frequent or heavy, talking to a real professional or an accredited VSO is a strength, not a weakness. And if anything at home has crossed from hard into unsafe, for anyone under that roof, that's past what a video or an app can hold. Please reach out to real support. The Veterans Crisis Line is there anytime. Dial 988, then press 1. Next video, the thing that lights the fuse in the first place, not the event, but the story you hang on it, and how to catch it before it catches you. Subscribe so it's there when you need it.